Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1223. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. If you'd like to join me on camera, if you want to shoot the breeze, say hello, say happy holidays, all that would be great. And it would also be great if you share this out. That way more people can here in Durham can find out what is happening. William M. Andrews is here saying good afternoon from Durham, North Carolina. Good afternoon, William. Happy to see you. Happy to have you here. I love when you say this. And this is really true for today. It is a beautiful day in the Bull City. It is indeed. So, oh, and happy holiday. Thank you. And Christmas tree and everything. Happy holidays, William. Very happy to see you here. Very, very happy indeed. So, what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to read from the Let's Go page because already so many offices are closing early for the holidays. So, I'm just going to read from the Let's Go page and hope that everything that I'm listing here is really happening because, again, I haven't been able to call or go to each social media, um, each listing to let you know if it's actually happening. So, for the most part, I think these are happening and I'm just going to do my best to tell you about it. And then hopefully, if you want to go to any of these events, especially the ones that are happening every week, you can call them first and make sure that they're still in business today because they might be shutting down early for the holidays. So let's see. Now I know this one for sure. This is actually happening, guaranteed. Wheels Durham, the roller skating rink at 715 North Hoover Road. You'll be dodging snowballs already. So that sounds like lots of fun. And that is the Grinch Snowball Fight going on right now through 2:30 at Wheels, 715 North Hoover Road. Now it is Tuesday, so New Visions of Africa restaurant. They usually have their grocery giveaway on Tuesdays, starting at 12:30. So hopefully they're out there giving away food right now. So if you're in need, and you'll know if you're driving down Fayetteville Street, you'll see them out there if indeed they are giving away groceries. So if you are in need, you might want to head over there to 1306 Fayetteville Street. You can park in the WD Hill parking lot. They don't mind at all. The grocery giveaway is on Tuesdays starting at 12:30 and it usually goes for a couple of hours while supplies last. The Durham Bulls Festival of Lights is going on this afternoon from 5:30 until this evening, 9 o'clock, at the DBAP, the Durham Bulls Athletic Park, which is 409 Blackwell Street. So this is going on every single day through Saturday, January 3rd. So this should be lots of fun because the ballpark inside, they have all these twinkling lights synchronized to holiday music. And then you take the kids, of course, and then they have the NC by Train Holiday Express. You can take a ride on that. You can have fun at the Holiday Craft Zone. The little ones can write letters to Santa, and then they can post the letters to Santa. They have a fire pit zone where you can make s'mores with the little ones. You can meet Santa Claus and Wool-E Claus. Hey, Scopey's here. Hey, Scopey. Happy to see you. Absolutely. Happy holidays for sure. William M. Andrews, let me put his comment on. He's wishing us a happy holiday season also. So there you go. Very happy to see you, Scopey. Hope everything is going well with you. All right, let me fix my collar here. Let's see. There we go. That'll look good for the holidays. All righty. Let me continue. Where was I? I was talking about the festival. Okay, so I was talking about meeting Santa Claus and Wool-E Claus, which is Woolly Bull. I've seen him in his Santa Claus outfit. What's really cool is that it's blue. Durham Bull's blue. So it's pretty hip. They're also going to have a scavenger hunt. You can go through the Christmas tree alley, see all the beautiful Christmas trees. I think this is probably the same type of Christmas tree a walkthrough that they used to have on the American Tobacco campus. I remember some years ago. You can also take a thrilling ride on the holiday slide. Tickets are only 12, free for little ones age 2 and younger. So you can click and get your tickets in advance. You can also stroll, and that is at the DBAP tonight, 5:30 until 9, every night through Saturday, January 3rd. Okay, now usually this is one of these events where I'm not sure if it's happening, but usually the Glass Jog Run Club, they meet on Tuesdays right before 6 in the Parkwood Ballpark, 5200 Revere Road. And then you can choose either to join the 2 mile walk or the 5K jog and run, ending at the Glass Jug Beer Lab on Highway 55. So this is a free event and it's usually happening on Tuesdays. So I'm not sure because of the holidays. So what does my shirt? Oh, wait, let me put the comment on the screen for. So Scopy is asking, what does my shirt? T-shirt because they appreciated my being there. Yeah, so that's what it is all about. Education is power. They do it every year at. You might want to check out Jamaat Ibad Al Rahman Day. That's a good congregation. They really help the community, and yeah. So that's what this shirt is all about. Education is power, and there is a Muslim organization. Let's see, I forget the name of it though. ICNABTS. I forget what that stands for. Um, it's on the back as the holidays, but usually there's a black and brown ballet class at the Hayti Heritage Center, which is at the official address is 804 Old Fayetteville Street, but it's at the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. So this is for beginners and intermediate dancers. You have to be at least age 12. There's a class fee of 10, and you start out with the stretching and the bending, and then you get community pickleball sessions, which is, I don't know. But anyway, if you're a singer, you are more than welcome to use their microphone. Or, you know what, Scopy, you're a performer, storyteller. I wonder if you have your own microphone covers. Um, I actually got a bunch of them because, with my being a DJ, very often people are using my microphones. So you might want to get these, Scopy, and singers and speakers, public speakers. I don't know if you're aware, but from Amazon, or I don't know where you would get them other than Amazon. I've only seen them on Amazon. But for like 15, $20, you can get like 200, depending on the packaging. You can get a whole bunch of microphone covers. They look like cute little bonnets. They're adorable. They look like little shower caps. And you put them on the mic, and that's to protect you. I started buying them because of COVID. It just came to my attention during COVID that people were starting to use these microphone covers. So I hand them out when I'm at an event and I'm providing the microphone. I hand them out to each speaker and each performer. So Scopy, you might want to look into that. Um, I like for everyone to have their own little cover, and it's not necessary. It's just that sometimes I notice people's mouths accidentally touch the microphones, and you don't. I know you don't mean to do it, and you certainly don't want to pick up any germs. It happens. So, Scopy, you might want to look into that. You can get a whole bunch of these very adorable and very cute, and they're easily, like I said, they're elastic, just like a shower cap. You put it over the microphone, and when you're done, you can take it right off. So, there you go. Anyway, just a little extra tip that might make a good holiday present for a performer. If you know someone who uses a microphone all the time as a speaker, storyteller, singer, whatever, think about it. And if it's too late, I know Christmas is in a couple of days, make it a New Year's gift because not everybody celebrates Christmas. Make it a New Year's gift. There you go. You're welcome. Let me continue. So that's the Blues Jam from 7 until 10. It's free admission. And if you're not going to perform and you're just going to, enjoy the music, yeah. Free admission, you can dance, you can have a good time. But of course, Blue Note Grill is the important word. It's a restaurant, so they would really love it if you would order something. Just saying. Okay. Now, I shouldn't even mention tomorrow because tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and I know for sure I'll tell you about what's happening at Wheels Durham. The other events I'm not sure of because usually on Wednesdays, Bell Yeager Free Will Baptist Church, they have food giveaways at 10. And then I know Catholic Charities, they have food giveaways also at 10. Bell Yeager's at 128 East Cornwallis Road. And Catholic Charities, they run the Durham Community Food Pantry in the Lakewood Shopping Center, which is 2020 Chapel Hill Road. So you can like drive by there to see if they're going to be giving away food, but I have a feeling they might not because I know the need is there, but I'm just not really sure. I check social media, and sometimes it doesn't occur to these organizations to let people know when they're not doing something. So all I can tell you is what's usually happening. I also know on Wednesdays, St. Joseph AME Church at 2521 Fayetteville Street, they usually have a food giveaway at 2. And the Emmanuel Food Pantry at Iglesia Presbiteriana Emmanuel, usually they have a food giveaway on Wednesdays at 2 o'clock. So I can't really tell you. Kings Park on Wednesday, they give away food at 5. So I don't know. All I can say is you can drive by any of these places. Just check the listings on the Let's Go page of the Durham Skywriter, which is durhamskywriter.com. Then you can head out to see if any of these places are giving away food. And if they are, you're in luck. Otherwise, yeah, sorry. Okay, but one thing I can tell you about Wheels Durham, the roller skating rink, they're having these great holiday events. Let me tell you what they're having tomorrow. So tomorrow is Christmas Eve skate. That will be from 10 through 3 o'clock. So admission is 13. You can rent skates for 6 if you want to. If you don't own skates, you can pay $7 if you want to be fancy and skate the roller blades. Now the non-skaters, age 18 plus, in other words, the parents who are watching the little ones but not skating, you'll be paying $4. They do have a clear bag policy to keep everybody safe. They don't want anybody bringing in anything weird or inappropriate. So they want everybody to have fun. I mean, they're really. I really love their dedication because it's easy for them to just say, we want to be home with our families, so we're closed on Christmas Eve. But they're not saying that. They want everybody to come out and have fun. They're going to have holiday music. They're going to have tasty treats. It's an all ages family event. Again, that's tomorrow from 10 through 3. But that's not it though. That's not the only thing. Here's the thing. On Christmas Day, Wheels Durham is going to have a Christmas roller skate. That will be from 5 until 9. So you can have your big Christmas dinner and then skate it off at 715 North Hoover Road at Wheels Durham. Admission is 15, and you might say, ooh, that's the highest that they ever charge. Here's the thing though, it's 15, but that includes skate rental. I think that's incredible. So take the kids out. I mean, why lie around after having the big Christmas dinner? Strap on those skates and get to skating. So that's going to be Christmas Eve skate from, and don't forget the festival of Durham Bulls Festival uh, of Lights. That's going to be every night, including Christmas Eve and Christmas. Okay, so at Wheels, so let me just remind you, Wheels Durham Christmas Eve skate 10 to 3, and then Christmas roller skate Christmas Day 5 to 9, and I think they're going to have day after Christmas. Yeah, they're still gonna have skating on day after Christmas too at Wheels Durham. They're going to have 6 to 8:30 the family night skate, and then the adult night skate day after Christmas from 9 until midnight for age 18 plus. So Wheels Durham is the place to be. I'm just saying. And if you don't already own roller skates, you might want to make a little investment. After all, the holidays are coming up. They'll be here in a couple of days, so you might want to make a quick purchase of some roller skates in anticipation of hitting Wheels Durham throughout the year. Now, I'm going to do the weather and then tell you about Bull City Hangout for the rest of the week. And the weather is nice today. So let's look at the weather real quick. It is 58 degrees out there, folks, if you don't already know. The high today is going to be 63. That is mad. I love that. I told my niece who lives in the Chicago area, we were talking on the phone last night till like midnight. I told her it was going to be 63. She was not approving of that. Well, she has kids. She has 4-year-old twins. She says she likes a white Christmas. She likes fresh snow on the ground. But I understand that because, it's very Christmassy for little ones to, go around in the snow and make the snow angels and all that. But for us, it's 58 going up to 63. Let's check Chicago real quick. It's 44 going up to 46, so no snow for Chicago. So I know they're, yeah, we used to run to the back window when I was a little kid to see if it snowed on Christmas morning. Yeah, so they're not going to have that in Chicago. That is actually a little disappointing. Anyway, back to us. So it's going up to 63. Let's see what it's going to be Christmas Eve tomorrow. So what? Oh, this is just insane. Tomorrow is going up to 67. Does the calendar know what day it is? What? Now that's crazy, even in my opinion. Christmas Day, 66 degrees. So I'm going to hear the sounds of kids running around playing basketball and on their scooters on Christmas Day. That is crazy. For the rest of the week, Friday 53, Saturday 69? Am I in Puerto Rico? What is this? Saturday 69 degree. What? Sunday 62, 35% chance of rain. Let's look ahead to next week. 36 on Tuesday. Whoa, that's winter right there. But next week is going to be crazy, and the kids will still be out for the holiday. Look at this, 52, 36, and then 45, and then 55. So the kids are going to be, they're not going to know what jacket to wear next week. It's going to be crazy. 69 on Saturday. I don't know if you're ready for that. I mean, that's crazy. But today's 63, so I'm about to head outside. Actually, I'm going to go visit my godmother. That's what I'm going to do. Because I have a feeling she's going to be surrounded by family for the holidays and I'll get lost in the shuffle. So I think I'm going to go visit her today so that I can get my hug. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, that is the weather. It's crazy. I approve. I do like warm weather, even though I'm from Chicago and I do like the romantic idea of fresh snow on the ground for Christmas. You just you get what you get and you accept it and it's all good. Now, as far as Bull City Hangout, this is the last show for the week. It's just hard to predict. Like I said, many organizations, nonprofits, and of course, governmental agencies. Sometimes they're good at telling you what's going to happen, but very often they're not good at telling you what's not going to happen if they have regularly occurring events. So I hate to play guesswork. So I won't be doing Bull City Hangout until probably next Monday. Probably. We'll see. We'll see. I'm playing this by ear because, again, I'm at the mercy of all the organizations that I report on. And I hate to tell you something's happening and then find out it's been canceled because of the holidays. It's really, yeah, I don't like doing that to people. So I'm going to skip I'm just going to enjoy my holidays. And I think Monday, let's see. So Monday is the 29th. Yeah, I'll probably do the same thing next week. Well, I will have Bull City Hangout on the 29th and the 30th. and then I will again skip all the way through the following Monday. So I'm going to tell you right now that I hope you have a beautiful Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you enjoy the time off. If you have a family, I hope you enjoy your family. My family is, well, I have some family here. I have cousins, and of course, my godmother, and friends, of course. So I will be enjoying them. I hope that you do the same. Enjoy whoever you have with you. And if your family, immediate family, like my immediate family, is in another town, I hope we can do that. What do you call that? FaceTime or whatever you call it. Hope you can do that. And just try to enjoy and get through the holidays the best you can. I know it's hard for some people. I do have a friend who lost her husband just a couple of, was it last month? It was. It's tough for those of us who have lost loved ones, and it's really, really difficult. All I can say is do the very best you can. What my grandmother used to do, because she used to really suffer during the holiday season, my step grandfather died on December 13th, which later turned out to be my birthday years later. And what my grandmother used to do during the holiday season, because she was often depressed because, loss of her husband, she would go to the hospital and volunteer and make other people happy. Because she told me that there are a lot of people in hospitals and nursing homes that don't get visited by family, which is a very sad thought. So she would go and read to people and cheer them up and just visit with them during the holiday season in the hospital and the nursing home. And I might actually follow in her footsteps and try to do the same. I don't know if that's allowed. What I'm going to do is to check to see if that's allowed. Another thing they used to do at La Rabida Hospital back home in Chicago, they would have, I know a lot of times, preemies and babies that for whatever reason didn't have loved ones surrounding them, they would have volunteers to cradle them and to hold them and sing to them. And I don't know if they do that anymore. I don't know if that's allowed. But anyway, that might be an idea if you're alone during the holiday season. Look into seeing if you could volunteer somewhere and make somebody happy, because that'll make you happy inside. So, with that, have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Oh, don't forget Kwanzaa, the Hayti, okay, day after Christmas. So, with that, just enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you next Monday. Ciao for now.